And check. Welcome. Let me open this. Alright. Welcome to Australia today. We are flying the we're flying the Fenix actually. Look at this LED system here. Pretty cool. So today we're flying this nice A320 unpronounceable engine type, which is IAE. Really hard. I don't even know if in English it's called like that. And Sharklet on top of that. Look at this beast. This was a plane used in Japan by Jetstar Japan. But yeah, it's now under the control of Jetstar Australia. You know, Australia is a land of 737 actually. It's plenty of 737 here. Qantas use them, and Virgin Australia as well for regional flight. It's still an incredible country because you can see really exotic plane. I was checking now. Yeah, check that. For example, we're gonna go from Melbourne to Sydney, but I was like watching here arrival on Sydney. Look at this, how much BIA 146 they are using still. Okay, we do have ATR here. Wow, PC-24, very interesting. Oh wow, look at the livery. So yeah, 1, 2, 3. Yeah, plenty of those planes. They were using it also for passenger flights. Look at this, Dash 8. I don't know if they still do it. Oh wow, they're using A380, of course. Wow, very interesting actually. So yeah, plenty of very, very cool plane. You know that in Australia they also do that stuff called, I don't know if they do it still, but yeah, like Air Medic. I don't know if it's, I don't think it's called like that, but yeah, you understand. So basically, air ambulance. Let's call it like that. So they use a plane as an ambulance. Because this country is enormous. Yeah, when I did the world tour, I did a world tour with a TBM from Italy all the way toward Tasmania without skipping any leg. And yeah, crossing Australia was extremely long. I mean, I didn't realize how big is this country until that very moment. Look, another one. Oh, this is a corporate. Oh no, it's cargo. Wow. But yeah, this is the flight of today. Very classical flight. I picked up Jetstar also because, I mean, I wanted to fly in Australia with 2024, which I never did. So yeah, we don't have 737 in 2024 still. I need a 2024 plane, so A320 all the way. Jetstar have some interesting routing from Sydney. So we're gonna fly this plane in the future, of course, but yeah, let's go inside. All right, so yeah, let me go battery on. Okay, crew supply, ground control, emergency lights, no smoking, no lights, and IRS line, and let's do this as well. Okay, let's start boarding the plane in the meantime. All right. Yeah, we don't care about this. Mass and balance, load plane, fast please, connect jetway. So the airports, well, yeah, look pretty identical to me. Maybe a little more detail here in 2024 with this taxiway. I mean, this pushback actually. So yeah, Melbourne. I can see some pretty interesting building there. We're gonna take off toward north, unfortunately. So we're not gonna really overfly the city. But yeah, whatever. I mean, because yeah, again, I only flew in Australia in 2020. We did a fly also a couple of, 2 months ago probably. Yeah, it was very, very, very cool, even if it was 2020. So let's see today how it goes. Okay. All right. So we're gonna have to check the procedure pretty soon. Init request. Let me check the cost index. Should be very low because, yeah, we have an extremely strong tailwind today. I mean, finally. Okay, Melbourne to Sydney, alternate is Canberra. Okay, call sign is Jetstar. 500. Cost index 5. Cruise altitude 370. ILS align, align or F confirm align. Wind request. In the meantime, let me link my iPad with the PC, so you will be able to see the procedures soon. Okay, this is done. All right. Yeah, let's check the departure procedure immediately. Let's go here. Okay, as always, if you have any question, feel free to ask. All right, so we are scheduled to shoot the Dozel 2 departure. Australia is kind of similar to US for many things, and for other similar to Europe. But yeah, overall you have many departures. You can see basically all the runway in the same chart. We're gonna shoot the Dozel 2, which is this runway 34. So take off straight ahead, Rogdal, right turn, Okika, right turn to Dozel. Really basic. We don't have any constraint. So yeah, will be very classic stuff. Dozel, okay, don't see initial climb. So Dozel runway 34. Yeah, then it's cleared. So we don't have any. Yeah, we don't have any altitude clearance in the chart. We're gonna select like. Yeah, 7,000 feet is completely fine. Let's go here. So Melbourne departure. Runway 34. Dozel 2. Insert. Okay. Looks pretty okay to me. Nobody around. Yeah, we find the flight plan. Nice. There is another Jetstar here. Going to. Not really going to Sydney. Let me see this Qantas Link. It's an A319. Qantas Link is pretty cool because they have. Oh wow, they have. Really? I will check on cruise if they have A320. Sorry, A319 in real life. How are we doing with the boarding? Okay, almost done. So, should be pretty hot. It's... What? Isn't summer there? 5 degrees. Wow. I guess not. This, but what? Really? Kind of very surprised. I mean, it's here is end of. I mean, it's autumn, so there's it's spring. Wow, at 5 degrees, it's very very cold. Okay, whatever. Better for us. I mean, we're gonna have good performance. Yeah, I just spotted we have a nice crosswind in Sydney. Maybe we will need to change the runway, but yeah, that's another chapter. Body completer, APU start. Let's go. APU starting. Seat belts. All right. So let me increase the volume a little bit of the plane. Performance calculation. All right, let's go here. 3-4. This is fine. Pax on. Calculate. 137, 137, 137. Flaps 1 down 0.3. 70 degrees of flex. Yeah, the runway is very long. Can we use a transition? Oh yeah, we do have transition here. Very interesting. I mean, it's a long time I don't see that. We can definitely take Juliet. Yeah, we're gonna take Juliet. Okay. As you can see, different speeds. Oh, that's very interesting. Look at this. So V1, 132, okay. Flaps 1 down 0.3. Flex 70, so the exact same configuration, but just changing the interception. Yeah, it does change only the B-speed. Wow, wow, that's very interesting. Very interesting. Wow. Kind of surprised again, but whatever. I mean, I'm not gonna question it. Okay, 2 minutes for IRS to be aligned. Yeah, we're about to push back already. That was fast. Yeah, with the Fenix we are pretty fast. Okay, APU is running. I can hear the pucks. External power disconnect. Yeah, parking brake is set. Yeah, we just have to wait this 2 minutes here, and then we will push back. Yeah, I wanted to see if one. Do we have time? Probably we do. Let me see. Qantas link. Qantas link. Okay. I want the Italian page because it's way better on the fleet. Oh wow, they do have A320. Okay. Unlucky. Yeah. Yeah, because they just checked Qantas. I didn't. I mean, I saw just 737. So, yeah, dash 8, and they did have 146. Okay, but it's fine. Jetstar is more than fine. For us, we're gonna see routing after. It's the same. Yeah, Qantas livery is very cool. But we're gonna see the difference on cruise. We will have a little bit of time. 1 minute to go. Let me close this. No traffic on ground. Okay. Yeah, we can do also a Qantas, of course. In the future. 1008. So 1018, 1018. IRS aligned. Okay. So we need to push back like this. Then we're gonna taxi. Yeah. Golf here. Then Victor. Holding point Juliet, runway 34. Pretty basic stuff. Okay, this is disconnect. Shocks removed. Let's go. Okay. Alright. Let's go. Parking brake released. Pushing back. Transponder on. Beacon lights on. Okay. APU bleed maybe would be a great idea. Alright, let's go. Starting one. Yeah, I love this engine. Maybe the engine time is even better. Let me see that. Yeah, I could have searched on the Fenix installer, of course. Yeah, opening. I'm just opening this. Qantas. Nice. Oh wow, they love this. Wow, there are just 2 of them. Okay. Yeah, it's a pretty cool livery. But yeah, anyway, we do have this. I love also the engine sound of that is very cool. I mean, the sound of that engine type is very cool. We should be fine. Okay, electrical. Starting number 2. Let's remove the messages. Okay. Yeah, we're doing one of the most classic. But yeah, the thing is that we can use this plane in this area of Australia because Jetstar is mainly focused on Sydney, Melbourne, Brisbane. You know, it's also the most important area of Australia, of course. But yeah, maybe. Alice Prince is pretty cool, of course. Uluru. Okay, starting number 2. In the meantime, I'm gonna check this if it's correct, which is not, because it's the very first time I use the Sharklet IAE engine type. So now we're good. Cost train. We don't have any, but whatever. Yeah, actually in Australia it's like early morning. doing here? Okay, both engine available. Let me check the chart for taxi. Okay, straight ahead and Victor. Alright, let's go. APO bleed off, APO. Taxi lights, flaps 1. Okay. Alright, flaps 1 set. Auto brake max, this like that, this is off. And we are missing the trim setting, performance here, down 0.3. Set. Okay. Let's go. Parking brake release. Terrain. Yeah, there is some terrain around Melbourne. Yeah, as you can see. Okay, let me... Okay. Wow. The sound of this engine, it's incredible. Just incredible. Oh my god. The details on the sound. Wow. It's extremely cold, by the way. Okay, idle. Wow. What a feeling, by the way, every time. You never get used to Fenix unless you fly it every day, but switching plane, basically, yeah, on a daily basis. The feeling when you're back on the Fenix is, yeah, it's just taxiing with it is just out of this world. It does feel incredible. Okay, left here. Idle. Okay, takeoff config. Okay, 8 knots of headwind on that runway. Takeoff config check. Cabin is not ready still. Look, downtown Melbourne. Yeah, those are all custom buildings, I guess, if we're seeing them from this far. We have also to debate a little bit on the landing runway in Sydney. Okay, this is Juliet. Yeah. Oh wow, yeah, because we have tailwind now pushing us. Yeah, we were taxiing 31 knots. Okay. There we go. Cabin ready. Alright, we can line up. Let's go. Alright, turn off strobe lights. Okay, let's go. Yeah, we're using an interception again. Lights more than 5. Predicting wind shear. Landing lights on. Everything looks fine. Alright. Yeah, there is some interesting peaks here. Look at the red. Okay, let's go. Oh my god, what a sound. This engine time is incredible. Brake release. Man flex SRS. Auto thrust. Ooh. Amazing. V1 rotate. Okay, positive rain, gear up. Oh my god, what a sound. Wow. So nasty. Wow, what a violence. Yeah, is that mountain there? Oh boy. Okay, liver climb. Yeah, I know that I'm not online on my stream PC for some reason. On my sim PC. Liver climb, thrust climb. Oh my god, what an incredible sound. Look at Melbourne. Wow. Yeah, we're gonna check the connection now. I have no idea what's happening, but whatever. Speed check. Laps up. Yeah, let's go. Alright. Right turn. Okay, let's climb. Continue climb. 150. Alright, and there we have Melbourne downtown. Wow. And the airport appearing. Yeah, this is running 3-4. We just took off from there. Pretty cool. Still pretty cool. Okay, we have to investigate what happened. Let me close this. Okay, let me see, because I don't think we have... Yeah, we pilot crash. I don't even know if we are online on the sim. Oh, that was so unlucky, to be honest. Yeah, my streaming is perfect, but they are two different PC, of course. Oh no. Yeah, I know that it is a call sign mismatch. Okay, let me go back here. So we are Jetstar 500 A320. Okay. Yeah, we are online here. I don't know in the sim. I guess. I mean, we should be. Yeah, I don't want to stop the flight. Let's see if the terrain loaded. Loads. Yeah. Okay, let's see here, for example. Yeah, you saw the running was really low resolution when we were taking off. I mean, that connection problem, probably. I have no idea why, but whatever. Okay, on the turn. Yeah, we can go direct to Dozen. Okay, let's go. Standard pressure. Acceleration. Landing lights off. Okay, let's do it after takeoff, since I completely got distracted by the connection problem. Okay, let's climb. But looks like yeah, looks like we are aligned because the three are... Yeah, of course. Okay. There we go. Seatbelts off. Yeah, trees are loading. Are they? Yeah, I see a line here. Yeah, otherwise I have to stop the sim. Which I guess I have to do it. I don't know if I'm online. Yeah, we should be. Okay, let me correct the daytime. Oops. 3-6. Oh, it's following now, finally. Maybe because I said the menu. 1 sec. Yeah, yeah, it's loading. Okay. All right, we are online. Wow, that was really unlucky. On the departure, we have that bad view of the runway, but whatever. Leaving Melbourne. That's a runway. Yeah. Maybe not. Yeah, because I saw that Jetstar goes also in another airport of Melbourne. We're gonna see now everything. I want to check the... So yeah, I have to say overall, in my opinion, 2020... Yeah, maybe it's just for loading. I mean, of course, you know that 2024 is in cloud, but yeah, when you change view, if 2020 is definitely sharper. Especially this area is very, very good. I mean, when you are a little bit high, I mean, we can go, give us a direct probably. Not really. Ah, it's all direct actually. And we're starting picking up some tailwind. Yeah, we're gonna have a lot of tailwind today. We have to climb flight level 370. I remind you, we're flying in Australia, Sydney, I mean Melbourne-Sydney, very, very classic flight. We did A321, sorry, not A321, A320 today, Sharklet, IAE engine type. Cool. And we just departed from Melbourne. Wow, what a place, by the way. The sound, I mean, the sound of this engine type is just, wow, outstanding. So the one you can see, I mean, it's a little bit high than below clouds. It's a very famous park. In Natural Park, of course. Yeah, I've been in Melbourne in real life, so I know something of this place. Okay, let's go 370 here, and let's start. I want to check a couple of stuff. Okay, let's go. Go to the camera. Alright, you need flight connection. So what I wanted to check is okay, Jetstar. This is Australia. Okay, let me see. Yeah, they have pretty interesting airport. Oh wow. Oh yeah, okay. Yeah, for example, Ballina here. Ballina, Gold Coast. Also, as you can see, they go to Melbourne. It's Avalon. So I want definitely to go from Sydney to Ballina to Gold Coast. Brisbane, of course, as well. Yeah, we're gonna explore all this airport here, and we're gonna do it with this plane. So yeah, let me see the difference with Qantas Link, which we don't have. Okay. Yeah, because for example in Perth, not much activity. Okay, in Sydney we do. Let me see this. Because you saw Jetstar was mainly focused on the north. We have many interesting flights here. We have Canberra, which is not done by Jetstar, Sydney to Canberra. They do it with the Dash 8. Wow. Yeah, but we don't really care about that, right? This one, Wagga Wagga, Dash 8. Oops. Okay, Qantas Link is definitely interesting. Maybe an A319 would be great, because I bet this airport have very short runway. Okay. Yeah, very interesting, by the way. Yeah, I'm wondering how many A320 they have actually. Qantas Link. They have just 4. No, they have 15 A320 and 3 A319. Okay. So now what we need to check is do a little bit of cross-checking, basically. For example, I don't know. Canberra should be should be more than 5. Wow, it's a very interesting airport, Canberra. We need to go there for sure. Oh yeah, look at that. I think I've been, maybe not. No. Wow, that looks very interesting. Then, I don't know, Orange. Oh well, let's start with airport without any meter. Yeah. Okay, Orange is a little bit to the north. Is it this? Oh, it's this. No. Dubbo. No, Dubbo is that. Okay, Dubbo is A 1,700 meter runway. This is interesting. Yeah, A319 I think is the best choice for Qantas Link because they use Dash 8, but we can do those flights with the A319. Orange, very interesting. Wow, look at that. Do they have procedure? Yankee Oscar, Romeo Golf. Oh, there is RMP arrival. Wow, that's a very interesting airport. Oh my god. Okay, Griffin. This was extremely interesting, I have to say. Okay, this one is basically to the north of Melbourne, which will be impossible to find now. Wagga Wagga, Albury. Okay, this is one of the two, of course. Yeah, interesting as well. Wagga Wagga is this. Yeah. So all these destinations are covered by the Dash 8, but A319 can definitely land in 1,800 meter runway. We did it in Italy, so yeah. I do real ops, but I don't do many real ops. So if Qantas Link have an A390 and Qantas Links does this flight and we are able to land at the destination, we're gonna take the flight anyway. Of course, if it's a 1,000 meter runway, no, for obvious reason. But yeah, we have many interesting airports here around. Let's see this Merimbula. Okay. Yeah. Wow, that's still suitable for the A319. Very on the edge, but very interesting. Yeah, what I'm interesting about is that I did this. Yeah, this track here by car, following the coastline a long time ago now. But yeah, I've been probably in those places here. Wow. So yeah, we're gonna use the Jetstar plane to go to the north, to Gold Coast, to Ballina. And look also here, it's full of interesting places. Tamworth. Okay. Ooh. Wow, this is very interesting as well. They go here with Dash 8. Cough. Okay, this is okay. Cough Harbor. Oh, yeah, interesting. Wow. Okay. Yeah. Yeah, I did a fly with Jetstar, but I'm realizing that. Okay, but it's fine. I mean, we're gonna have two planes around this area. It's full of very interesting flight to do, so it's completely okay. We're gonna use the A319 to do more challenging stuff, and this A320 more easy. I wanted to see also in the center of Australia, because a very cool flight to do is, of course, Alice Springs to Ulara, which I don't know. Oh, yeah, they don't do it. Look at that. Yeah, that's kind of unlucky. Oops. I'm wondering from Ulara. Oh, wow. That's a very cool flight, but very long. So Ulara, oops, it's where there is Uluru. There is an airport. Very interesting one. But unfortunately, they don't do flights. Ice Rock, this is the airport. They don't do flight from Alice Springs. And that's a very long one. From Melbourne, for example. Look at that. Yeah, it's a 3-hour flight. Maybe we can do an event one day. But yeah, it's a very long flight. Yeah, for the rest, here in Australia, I mainly have 737. I just have one 737, actually. Yeah, and this one, which I will not fly it in the near future. I don't remember how to fly the plane anymore, unfortunately. I would have to study it from scratch. I mean, not the system, but the FMC for sure. So yeah. But yeah, Qantas Link A319 it's a pretty interesting alternative. Of course, they do it with Dash 8 again. But yeah, I don't really care. Okay. Until we can land, we're gonna do it. And we are stressing a lot with the A390 also in Italy. We're doing very short runway airports to get trained. So it shouldn't be a problem. Also, I'm wondering if there is a difference from CFM and IAE on the yeah, landing capability. Now yeah, look at that, 500 knots of ground speed. I remind you, we're going from Melbourne to Sydney. Our current position is this. This guy's going to Dubai. Qantas Link is landing here. Well, Perth to Sydney, this is a very long flight. Oh, there is control in Perth. Yeah, another place I've never been, but because it's so remote. Yeah. Qantas. Yeah, interesting places as well there. Yeah, Adelaide to Perth is the shortest, but it's an extremely long flight. Yeah, this is stuff I can't do on streaming. Too long. For now, at least. Yeah, look at that. Even it's a very cool flight, I mean. Overflying all this area. Very, very interesting. But okay. Let's go back to our current flight, which is this. Almost, okay, 1000 to go, 1000 feet per minute here. Almost about to level off. And now we're gonna need to do a nice research on the arrival. I'm wondering, I can go direct to Nonup. Not that it does any difference, but like, just to get more order. Yeah, I'm always wonder when I fly in Australia if these lakes are actually real or they are very dry. You know, Australia is quite a dry country. Oh, look at that. The ocean of land and the ocean to the right side. Cool mountains though here. Alright, about to level off. Very cool, by the way. We have to fly more in Australia. It's also under, I mean, there is a lot of control, unfortunately, for the daytime I fly. Yeah, it's really unlucky because it's early morning there. But for example, if you like to fly in the morning, Europe time, you're gonna have control quite a lot in Australia. Okay, this guy is landing. I'm wondering which runway he's gonna pick. Okay, level off. Okay, we need to check that. Flight radar 24, reload. Sydney. Okay, so we're definitely. I scheduled 3. What was? Yeah, 3 for left. We're not gonna use 3 for left for sure. Well, it's not that bad actually, but whatever. Ah, no, there was a landing, of course. Or not. But yeah, let's see. Let's check here. Yeah, the point is we don't have many information. We don't have information at all, actually. Wow. Is this guy landing in time? Wow, it's an A3 ferry. Where is? Okay, definitely not. Yeah, the point is that this is a departure. Ah, no, this is a departure. Okay, 3-4. So Simbrief scheduled me this runway here, which is runway 23, I guess. Yeah, 25. It's a cool runway actually because we're gonna fly all the city. Yeah, it's pretty cool. Landing 25. But yeah, we can do it, I mean. Yeah, the point running 3-4 now, there is 8 knots of crosswind, which is gonna be headwind in runway 25. So yeah, we can probably do that. I guess this traffic here is going for runway 35, runway 25. Simbrief is scheduling. Oh my god, Scandinavian. I guess this guy is going for that. Okay. So in that case, we have to change here. Runway 25. Okay. Okay, rivet 4. Wait a sec. No, rivet 4 here. Desert. Is this correct? Okay, to final. Jelly. Do we have a better arrival or not? Yeah, probably not. No. Okay. Yeah, of course we can use radar vectoring. From from desert into jelly. Yeah, actually I wanted to go to the north of the approach to overfly the city. Yeah, I don't know how they approach this. Look at this step. Yeah, we're gonna make it work somehow. Yeah. Yeah, this guy's definitely going for... Oh, maybe not. He's landing... Oh, maybe not. Oh, no, I don't think so, actually. Yeah, the question is, do they land the runway 25 in Sydney? No, this guy's landing runway 16. Yeah. Runway 16. Oh, that's a very hard choice to make. Yeah, it's not easy because... no, wait a sec, you don't need this. Oops. Because... Yeah, I don't really know how much they use runway 25 in Australia. Sorry, in Sydney. 16 right can work. Of course. We're gonna have still crosswind, and we're gonna also have tailwind. Wow. I'm gonna exclude 16 right, but yeah, that's free. I mean, that traffic is using 16 for sure. Okay, still we don't have any transition, so no, I don't like... I mean, it's true that we just had a traffic taking off runway 16 in real life. As we just saw, this traffic here took off runway 16. But yeah, it's pretty strange to me. Yeah. This was the last show depart. It was... Well, let's see this. Yeah, even this. I mean... Yeah, they are using runway 16 for some reason. Even if they have tailwind. Yeah, this guy is going for runway 16 for sure. Yeah. Okay. Yeah, 16 right. Super strange. Super strange, but not really what he's doing, but what people are doing in real life. So they have tailwind, but they're still using runway 16 right instead of 34. Well, we're gonna copy, I guess. Yeah. For now, yeah. Let's stay with runway 16 right. The question is what the traffic on ground is gonna do. We are not gonna have any information, unfortunately, because next landing is gonna be in real life. I mean, it's gonna be after us, and next departure. Maybe we're gonna have some departure, of course, but yeah, that doesn't really help. I mean, it does partially, because departure. Yeah, we're gonna have some departure, maybe 747. Wow. Yeah, we're gonna have this 747 maybe, and then nothing. And the arrival, it's here. Okay, this is going to Sydney. Yeah, these two guys here, which are behind us by far. Of course, I mean, 16 is the most cool runway to land, because we're gonna do like a procedure like that, then overfly the city, approaching, seeing the downtown of Sydney. So yeah, I'm tempted to do that. 25 is cool, but it's not that. I mean, I thought it was more over the city, and 34 of course it's not at all. But yeah, according to the departure, at least they are using runway 16. The question is, okay, you're seeing nothing. Nice. Yeah, I was just showing these two traffic. This one and this one, but they are both behind us. I was saying that runway 16 right is an approach like this. So you're coming from the west, north, and then going to the south, overflying the city, coming the downtown to our left. Runway 25 is over the scene. But yeah, I don't know if they have 80s as in US, so let me give a check. Yankee Sierra Sierra Yankee 80s. Is this correct? No. To 5. No. No, I don't see any information, unfortunately. I'm just checking the 80s. You know that in US you have 80s. Let me show you this. Okay, let me go with the GFK. Very. But yeah, you have this website in USA in which you have real-time 80s. You do have all the airports, basically. All the main one, of course. I don't know, Atlanta. Departure 26 to right, 26 left, 26 right. We have, well, whatever. But yeah, that's okay. Yeah, arrival here. Approach 26 right, 26 left. Pretty cool. Okay. So, but this is just on US, of course. Yeah, we're gonna stay with runway 16 right as well. The only problem are those two. Ooh. Oh wow, this guy just took off to 5. Wow. Yeah, there is a bit of a mess in Sydney at the moment. Okay, but this guy is out of the way. This one, no flight plan. See, actually, Simbrief is scheduling to 5. That's true. Because it's the best according to the wind. And apparently they are not really agreeing that. Yeah, it's the shortest as well. So, yeah. Okay, let's give a check on Sydney again. In real life, 7. Okay, I don't think the 747 is gonna take off in the next 3 minutes, 5 minutes. Yeah, as you can see, after that it's a 45 minutes flight. This is too far. This is too far as well. This one, this is going to sit. Okay. Yeah, that can be interesting. This one can be interesting. It's a King gear. Yeah, as you can see, everyone took off runway 34. Sorry, runway 16. Okay, makes sense for us. At least schedule runway 16. Let's go. So LS 16 right. Rivet for, oops. No, 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 no. 16 right. And rivet 4. Okay. We're gonna have a discontinuity, of course. Not really. What? Okay, let me see this. Yeah, we're gonna take a shortcut, of course, from Boogie or Tammy. Probably Tammy is even better. Yeah, we're gonna take a shortcut, of course. But yeah, let's keep it like that for now. Okay. As always, if you have any question or any suggestion today, don't be shy. So this guy is out of the way. Perfect. This traffic, I'm suspecting that is not in Yankee Romeo Papa Alpha, but it's a classical error of VATSPy. It's on Sydney Airport. Yeah, we're gonna write on chat, of course. We're gonna try to monitor this flight as much as we can. And his position is over Wagga Wagga. Our position is over Canberra. It's a King Air, it's way slower than us. It's here. Yeah, he's not gonna make it before us. It's right here. So yeah. Okay, this is the, yeah, as you can see, the Scandinavia is right here. But we're gonna report our intention, of course, so it's gonna be fine. Yeah, the big problem is that we have a traffic taking off 3-4, since they don't have tailwind, of course. Okay, let's go direct to the rivet. Can we? Okay, not really. At top of the sun, let's go direct to rivet, which is now basically. Okay, let's go direct to rivet. Wow, 76 knots of tailwind. Whoopa. Okay. Okay, let's go now. Descent. Okay, this what we don't. Okay, don't see any speed indication. Manage 250. Okay, speed on me. Alright. Destination data. PNH 1007. Sorry, 1017. Temperature 12 degrees. Wind is 2709 knots. Category 2 ILS approach. Oh, category 3, right? It's a category 2, not category 3. Okay, radial altimeter 101. No, radial altimeter. Okay. Nice. Okay. Constraint is on. Yeah, we're gonna see the direct after. I mean later. So the only plane we have to monitor is this Scandinavian, which doesn't even have a flight plan for now. Let's write down our intention. So Yankee Sierra Sierra Yankee traffic. Descending expect ILS 16 right. Okay. At least he knows. So we're gonna get the best approach in Sydney today. Unless there is a controller that come online. I'm not gonna calculate performance. Even if we have tailwind, we have a 4,000 meter runway. They land A380 there. Just saying. I guess an A320 is more than fine. Okay, let's go down. Open descent. Let me check real life still. There's also this. Oh, no, it's not going to Sydney, unfortunately. Yeah, not chance. 747 is sleeping. Yeah, scheduled. Yeah, it's a grey dot here. I don't even know where they are. But whatever. Oh, we have to descend. Ah, yeah, we haven't opened. Yeah, speed brake. Yeah, not. Wait a second. Because we do have below altitude constraint. Yeah, 9,000 feet at Tommy. Okay, let's keep the descent like this for now. Don't rush it. Yeah, let's keep it like that. We're gonna adjust in case we are still 120 miles from the airport. We are more than fine. It's just the constraint that is making us to be above the glide path, but we are pretty far to from the airport. I mean, very far actually. Oh yeah. Yeah, we are very far. We will adjust in case. And are we over Canberra? Yeah, I mean, we were. This big lake? What is? What? There is no lakes. Oh yeah. Yeah, there is no in Navigraph. Wow. So Canberra is here. Yeah, look at this. There is no lake in Navigraph. A Lake George. Ah, there we go. Yeah, it's a dry lake, I guess. Which can happen. I mean, again, Australia is a very dry country. They are always very optimistic in MSFS about the river and lake. That's Sydney already. Yeah, that one there. Okay, let's check here. Still without flight plan, this guy. It is not moving for now. Okay. Alright. Always, if you have any question or any suggestion, feel free to write it on chat. Oh, pretty calm. Let's see the cabin of this. Okay, menu. Oh, they do have movies. Yeah, I did a flight. I guess it was for yeah, what was with Qantas. I did a flight to Melbourne to Alice Springs when I was in Australia. A regional flight, which is not really regional. It's like a 3-hour flight. I guess it was a 737 back on 2012, and they were showing movies. Yeah, they were showing the first Avengers movie. I still remember it, the very first one. Yeah, 2012. So, yeah, 1 way to enter this airspace. Then we're gonna go direct to at least. No, we can go direct to Boogie. Yeah, why not? As soon as we enter that. Yeah, that's Sydney for sure. Yeah. Yeah, we're very far still. Yeah, unfortunately our cost index is pretty low, so that's why we start descending that early. Which I don't really understand, honestly. But whatever. Okay, we don't really care about that. Audio check, okay. Real life is not helping us. King Air is too far. This guy... Yeah, this guy is not gonna... yeah, this guy is gonna land here. 747. No news about... I mean, no news from the 747. Yeah, like how epic are those images about cars. Yeah, Sydney is getting ready. Ooh. Wait, frozen sim. Okay. Okay. Are we into that? Yeah, let's go direct to Boogie or Bougie. Let's go. Yeah, as you can see now we're below the vertical path. In that case, I'm gonna reduce the descending rate. Let's wait for it. 1000 feet per minute. And go down. Ground spoiler arms, okay. Auto brake's gonna be low. Let's turn on everything here. Okay, this is on, nice. Okay, vertical path alive again. Okay, true departure. That's very interesting. This guy, oh, this is the Scandinavia, just push back. Alright. It's gonna take off before us. But still no flight plan. Wow. I'm curious where he's going with the Scandinavia call sign. If he's just doing a... Wow, look at this place, by the way. If he's just doing a regional flight with Scandinavia call sign or going to Oslo or whatever. Oh, wow. What a place here. Wow. Pretty cool. Yeah. Open descent. Let's go down. 11,000 feet now. Okay. Okay, we just have 1 knots of tailwind, now at 10 knots of crosswind. Yeah. This guy's too far. Yeah, we are right here. Yeah. So unlucky. Yeah, this is one of the problems when you are flying during night. In the local area, of course. I remind you, we're not using the current daytime, of course. This is obvious. It's early morning in Australia. What a place. I mean, this is very cool. We're pretty close to Sydney. Yeah, Sydney is that city there. So from Boogie, we're gonna go direct to Urden. Full established for the ILS. Land. Runway 16 right. Okay, we have 2 departures here. Scandinavia pushback is taxing now. Doesn't have a flight plan. I can't see the other traffic. I can do it with Navigraph, of course. Let me turn on Navigraph indeed. And it's going for runway. No, what the fuck is doing? It's turning around. Look at that. I mean, the yellow line is track. This is not even a taxiway. Why does it have an indicated altitude of... oh no, it's mine, sorry. Okay, it's going for runway... What? I have no idea what it's doing. I guess it's going for runway 25 at this point. But yeah, I'm not gonna keep you in here. I'm gonna monitor this guy because he's already doing very strange stuff. He doesn't have a flight plan. Let me see the experience. Okay, not much. Okay, freezing sim again. Alright. Yeah, I will monitor him. Yeah, one thing I don't really like about VATSIM, if the traffic doesn't file a flight plan, you can see the okay, now he crossed runway 25. I guess what? Yeah, I guess it. Yeah, he wanted to take off runway 16 right, but then he realized that he was. No, he's going for runway 25. Maybe he just realized he was going for the wrong tax, for the wrong. Runway, but oh, look at also this cross. I mean, what the fuck is this? Okay. Whatever. Zoom in. Is it time for some speed brakes? So yeah, I'm monitoring him. We're talking about, oops, this traffic here, the Scandinavian without a flight plan. Okay. Which now is not even moving. Okay, now it starts moving. It also picked up the wrong terminal and he's doing probably a, I don't know if he's doing an international flight, since he doesn't have a flight plan flight. Yeah, but he's going for runway 25. It's gonna take off in a few minutes, way before us. That's fine. This is landing. Okay. This is landing completely with tailwind. Or maybe not, it's not really landing. Ah, it's a caravan. But okay. Yeah, our friend is going for runway 25. Yeah, that was a weird taxi, look at that. Again, the yellow line, sorry, the orange line is what he did. Yeah, super strange. But it's fine, it's lining up now. And going out of the way without a flight plan. Yeah, speed brake. It's time. Want to gain some space on the vertical path. Also because this is Sydney already, so yeah. And that's the airport, I guess. Okay, not sure still. That's the airport. Should be. Maybe. Okay, the guy's taking off. Recovering. Yeah, not with that we really care about the vertical path because he's considering this path here, but we're gonna cut. So yeah, we are already good with the speed, so that's fine, but we have still to be a little bit aware. Okay, just took off. Yeah, it's airborne. I can see him from Navigraph. Okay, there we have it. Without a flight plan. Guys, filed. I mean, I forgot sometimes, well, so it's completely normal. But yeah. Can happen. But pay attention on that. This is not photogrammetry, okay. Okay, let's continue descent, of course. Now we have to be aware of it. Oh, no, okay, it's turning to the north. Yeah, unfortunately, it doesn't have a flight plan, so I have no idea where it's going. I didn't type anything or talk on frequency. So, yeah. But it's not gonna cross our path. So, this is the airport. Yeah, should be that. Zoom in. Okay, we are in open descent still, 6,000 feet. After boogie, we can descend 3,000. QNH is 1017. Okay. And let's get ready for the direct. Okay, let's go direct now actually. Let's go. 3,000. Speed brake. All right. Landing lights. Seat belts. Wow. Oh wow, look at that. That's a runway? Yeah, that's a runway. Oh my god. Oops. Very cool. Okay, 3,000 to intercept. So let's give a check here. Yeah, that's the airport. Right there. Which look, is that custom? Wow, can be. Let's see here, the famous bridge of Sydney, which I don't know the name of that. The Opera House is here, but it's close to that, so kind of surprised, unless it's this. It's not showing. Yeah, I guess it's this probably. Yeah, should be. Okay, let's continue descent. Let's prepare the gear down view. And here, not photogrammetry. Wow, it's full of airports in Sydney area. Another one. Ah, this is the one that uses the other traffic we saw in real life. Okay, the traffic on ground is not moving, so that's fine. Terrain on. Yeah, we're catching the vertical path. We're gonna go all the way down to 3,000 feet anyway. Oh wow, this is a stadium. Look at that custom building here. This looks like another custom. Okay, not really. Wow, very cool. Wow, very cool actually. Yeah, this is the best arrival on Sydney, of course. Continue descent. It's a rugby. Yeah. Of course. Speed braking. And armed. Okay. Approach is armed. We're about to level off. And we're gonna slow down. We are pretty fast. Yeah, we are pretty fast. So we can descend 1,700, but yeah, we're above the cloud. Okay, let's go heading. Change of plan, heading select. Heading 340. Okay. Look at this turn. Okay. Level off. Speed on manage. Landing lights are on. Yeah, I want to extend a little bit. Yeah, this is already the end of the city. Look at that. Full of houses here. Yeah, the honestly, yeah, these satellite images are really poor quality here. I don't know if it's my connection again, but if it's not, wow, that's really bad. Okay, direct. Then let's go. Wow, what a turn. Oh wow, that's... yeah, that's downtown Sydney. We're gonna overfly it, right over it. Really cool. Localizer armed. Localizer capturing. Okay. Look at this turn, how sharp it is. 20 knots of crosswind at the moment. No, this is going to New Zealand, I guess. Approach. Speed check. Flaps 1.
Cabin crew must now be seated for landing. Thank you.
Alright. Okay. Approach armed. Yeah, I guess Sydney is a custom default airport. Okay. 1 dot to go. Gear down. Alright. Right, turn off. Yes, glides up capture. Sydney traffic, Jetstar 500, full establish, 16 right. Speed check. Flaps 2. Alright. Yeah, I want to enjoy a little bit. Wow, look at that. Oh my god, that's photogrammetry. Wow. Opera House. Ah, it's right there. Look at that. Behind the bridge. This is a very famous bridge. I don't remember the name of Opera House right behind. Yeah, I told you this is the best arrival into Sydney. Wow. Okay, 6 miles to go still. Let's enjoy. Look at that. Oh my god, that's super cool. Okay, 6 miles still. Yeah. I have some picture to the city from the Opera House. Wow. I was staying in a camping like in that area. Crossing this is, I mean, there is the metro that goes over there, I guess. Alright, speed check. Flaps 3. Okay. Okay, let's go flaps full. Wow. Let's go flap full with the downtown. I mean, with the Opera House appearing. Flaps full. Okay. In the Opera House, right there, below our wing. Wow, that's so cool. Very cool approach, indeed. Wow, amazing. Just amazing. Okay, in case of go around. 3,000 feet. Okay, right there. Yeah, the traffic is there. Alright, let's check outside. Wow. Beautiful, beautiful approach. Alright, let's go. Autopilot off. Yeah, we're gonna have crosswind for sure. Oh yeah, this is a custom airport. Okay, go down.
400.
Not that much. Okay, looking out.
300. Hundred above. Minimum 100.
Continue.
50, 40, 30, 20. Retard.
Okay, hold it. Touchdown, reverse. All right. Wow. 60 reversing. Manual braking. I don't even know where we have to clear. Okay, next to the left. Yeah. Yeah, the crab was. Yeah, we have crosswind. Was fine. I mean, the crab was a little make us float. But yeah, pretty fine. Guess we touched down pretty loose. Okay, yeah. I thought better, but I mean, it's pretty cool. It's pretty good actually, but I was checking the radio altimeter on the floating and I was seeing 10, 5, 0. So it was pretty smooth. There is some. Okay, I still don't know if it's a custom default airport. Ooh, oh my god, slow down. Okay, this is definitely interesting quality. Landing lights off, taxi lights, runway turn off, strobe off. For now, we're gonna have to cross a runway. Let's take this. Okay, the other traffic not talking. Just push back. Okay, let's go. We need to cross 25. This is the regional terminal. This guy. Okay, not fully planned. I'm wondering where where he's going, but whatever. So we're gonna cross Bravo, and yeah, to the domestic terminal. Okay, let me switch this off. Laps up. Disarm. Oh, this is a bridge. Oh, slow down. Oh my god, hopefully. Oh my god, that's. I always scared to fall down into these kind of bridges here. Wow, look at the downtown there. Wow, look at that. Pretty cool. Yeah, I'm not gonna report crossing to 5. It's pretty far from doing anything. I'm wondering in real life, I mean, since we had a traffic. Okay, they're not landing. Okay, nice. He's landing 3-4. Okay, nice. But yeah, was a guess. Okay, we're crossing. The traffic is there. It's a Qantas. No, it's a Jetstar. Ah, yeah, like us. Okay, slow down. Yeah, we forgot about lightning, but whatever. If you start. Yeah, I don't understand if this place is custom or not. In some way it does. I mean, probably it is, but it's a really poor quality, I guess, of custom scenery. Yeah, it's landing 340 King Gear in real life. Wow, whatever. Whatever. Okay, let's park somewhere. This is a slope. Where is? Okay, it's there. Alright. There we are. APU still starting. Taxi lights off. Let's take this. Yeah, it's a custom scenery. Yeah, not great quality, I have to say. At all. But it's a custom scenery. Look at the position of the finger, for example. It's really bad position. I have to go all the way there, but yeah, I'm gonna crash into that. But I don't care. It's gonna adjust after. Okay. Parking brake set. APU is running. Engine off. Transponder off. D-board. Let's connect the jetway. At least it get out of the way. Maybe. What? Let's try again. Okay. What? Oh boy. Okay, let's set up a stairs because I have to go down. Okay. Okay, be off. Beacon lights off. Okay. Let's go. Oh my god. Yeah, I have to exit the plane. Look at that. Oh yeah, our wings. What the fuck? Alright. So this is it for today. This is it. What the fuck I said? Yeah, that was cool. That was very classical. But we have the opportunity to investigate a little bit the Australian ops. Again, we're gonna generate a Qantas Link A319 to do a little bit of Dash 8 operation, which is gonna be very challenging for our A319, even if all are runway that are certificated for A319. That's fine. All right. I wish you a nice evening, and yeah, see you next. Thank you very much for watching.